The Articles of Confederation, adopted in 1777, served as the first Constitution of the United States. It created a weak central government, limiting its powers after British rule. States operated independently, clashing with each other. These issues led to calls for a stronger national government. Shays' Rebellion highlighted the government's inability to maintain order. Leaders convened in Philadelphia in 1787 to address these issues. They drafted a new governing document marking a pivotal moment in history. The drafting process was a complex undertaking, involving heated debates and compromises. The delegates grappled with fundamental questions of governance, individual rights, and the balance of power. The document that emerged from these deliberations established a system of checks and balances among three branches of government. This system ensured that no single branch could become too powerful. The proposed constitution required ratification by at least 9 of the 13 states. This process ignited a national debate between Federalists, who supported the Constitution, and Anti-Federalists, who opposed it. The Federalists argued that a strong national government was essential for stability and prosperity. They published a series of essays, known as the Federalist Papers, to advocate for ratification. The Anti-Federalists, on the other hand, feared that a powerful central government would infringe upon individual liberties and state sovereignty. They demanded a Bill of Rights to protect fundamental freedoms. Their concerns reflected a deep-seated distrust of centralized authority. This debate shaped the political landscape of the early republic. After months of intense debate, the Constitution was finally ratified in 1788. New Hampshire became the 9th state to ratify, fulfilling the requirement for adoption. The addition of a Bill of Rights, promised by the Federalists, ensured the protection of individual liberties. This compromise paved the way for the Constitution's acceptance and implementation. The U.S. Constitution is structured around 7 articles, each addressing a specific aspect of government. The first 3 articles establish the 3 branches of government: legislative, executive, and judicial. This structure embodies the principle of separation of powers, preventing any one branch from accumulating excessive power. The system of checks and balances further reinforces this principle. Article 1 vests legislative power in Congress, which consists of the Senate and the House of Representatives. Congress is responsible for making laws, declaring war, and regulating commerce. The Senate represents the states equally, while the House is based on population. This bicameral structure ensures a balance between the interests of larger and smaller states. Article 2 establishes the executive branch, headed by the President. The President is responsible for enforcing laws, commanding the military, and conducting foreign policy. The President is elected through the Electoral College, a system designed to balance the power of the states and the popular vote. Article 3 establishes the judicial branch, headed by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court interprets the Constitution and federal laws, resolving disputes between states and between the federal government and the states. This power of judicial review ensures that laws remain consistent with the Constitution. Section 4. Adapting to change amendments and evolution. The Constitution provides a mechanism for its own amendment. Article 5 allows adaptation to changing societal needs. Amendments require supermajorities, ensuring broad consensus. The Bill of Rights guarantees fundamental freedoms. Reconstruction amendments address slavery and equal rights. Other amendments include women's suffrage and term limits. Section 5. A living document: relevance and legacy. The U.S. Constitution, adopted over 2 centuries ago, remains a living document. Its principles of limited government, separation of powers, and individual rights continue to shape American society. The Constitution provides a framework for resolving disputes, protecting minority rights, and ensuring the peaceful transfer of power. The Supreme Court's power of judicial review, established in the landmark case Marbury v. Madison, plays a crucial role in interpreting the Constitution and applying its principles to contemporary issues. This power allows the court to adapt the Constitution to changing circumstances while upholding its core values. The Constitution's enduring relevance lies in its ability to balance stability and change. It provides a stable foundation for government while also allowing for adaptation through the amendment process. This flexibility has allowed the Constitution to endure for over 2 centuries. The Constitution's legacy extends beyond the United States. It has served as a model for constitutions in other countries, inspiring democratic movements around the world. Its principles of individual liberty, limited government, and popular sovereignty continue to resonate globally.